Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear audiences and judges, I am absolutely grateful for all of you for having me here, and I would also like to thank Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessings and mercy. And for my occasion here today, I would like to share with you all my public speech that I have arranged myself with the theme, The Lost Generation of Indonesia. But before I start, let me introduce myself. I am Keyla Putri, a student from Smpn 2. So with that done, excuse me to continue. In the period after Indonesia's independence, we, as the next generation of our beloved nation, have an obligation to continue the struggle of our Indonesian heroes in achieving independence. So with this, we must become an intelligent Indonesian citizen, smart in academic or non-academic fields, and clever in dealing with real-life problems. However, in the next few years, there is a high possibility that Indonesia will experience a phenomenon called lost generation. What is lost generation, you may wonder? Well, the true meaning of lost generation is the impact of the loss of opportunities for students in receiving maximum education, or it can also be called lost learning. But just how bad can this phenomenon affect our beloved nation? Well, to answer this question, if we ever reach to the point where every Indonesian citizen is uneducated, we would live in a nation where everything is full of chaos, full of unmotivated, lazy people who does not have any reason to live their own lives anymore. We would live in a nation where everyone is free, yet they do not know how they would go on with their own lives. The main reason for the occurrence of this phenomenon is the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus pandemic that has hit internationally around the world. Due to this pandemic, several schools around the world have started doing online learning, which can be done via Zoom meetings, Google Classroom, and the list goes on. But even if with these sophisticated applications, online learning still cannot be done optimally and have a lot of obstacles. Apart from the main reason, namely the COVID-19 pandemic, what are the other reasons that underlie the obstacles to the nation's successors in participating in learning? The reasons are supported by several factors. Number one, they are more concerned with other things in life that are not relevant to education. Number two, reduced interest in achieving education. Number three, economic problems where they cannot afford to buy electronic devices to undergo online learning. Number four, difficulty to adapt to online learning, which causes a loss of focus during study sessions. Regarding this phenomenon, of course there are many negative impacts to it. The impact can be in the form of increasing unemployment, the emergence of lazy, stupid people who have no motivation in life, so they don't know what to do to get back to move on with their own lives. If the Indonesian nation is filled with this kind of people, then it can be said that Indonesia is currently facing the lost generation phenomenon. For the sake of the progress of maintaining the independence of the Indonesian nation, we must prevent the lost generation phenomenon from occurring. Like I have said before, if we ever get to the point where Indonesia is filled with misguided people, our country will be destroyed. And if our country disintegrates, then those struggles that our heroes went through to go against our colonizers will be futile. It will all just be a waste. So what we can do is by motivating several people to live a quality life, build out easy education medias that are easy to access by many people. And I think that concludes all of my presentation. I hope you all have a great day today. Remember to take care of yourself and as always, drink water. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.